Hey, how's it going? This is Melinda and welcome to my channel. Today I am doing a video about my top 10 favorite Christmas songs of all time. As you can see behind me, Christmas is here. And what I thought was really interesting about the top 10 that I personally have, it's comprised of artists and bands that we discuss here in the vinyl community every single week. So let me go ahead and get started with my number 10 pick. This is the Carpenters, Merry Christmas, Darling. And I know a lot of people feel the same way I do. Karen Carpenter had one of the most pure and beautiful voices, and this song is sang incredibly, and it's just a very, very good song. Really, really love it. So I'm very happy to have this at number 10, Merry Christmas, Darling by the Carpenters. At number 9 is a very nostalgic song that I remember getting up for school in the mornings at around Christmas time, turning on the radio and this be played while I'm getting ready for school. At number 9, it is the Eagles, Please Come Home for Christmas. Don Henley sings the lyrics and it's just a really great song that I've always loved. Full disclosure, this is the picture sleeve. I bought this when I bought several 45s. And when I checked it out, the wrong song, the wrong 45 was in the sleeve. I knew it when I bought it because, like I said, it was with a lot of other albums or 45s that I wanted at the time. So anyway, I will find this eventually. But at number 9 is Please Come Home for Christmas by the Eagles, a wonderful Christmas song. At number 8 is a wonderful Christmas album and one song that is absolutely my favorite. It is the Beach Boys Christmas album and the song is Little Saint Nick. If you see this out and about, pick it up. It is a fantastic Christmas album. I picked it up last year. This is a first mono press. I wasn't sure if I was going to like the Beach Boys for Christmas because I usually associate them with the summer and beach and just warm weather. But man, this is a beautiful, beautiful album with wonderful harmonies. They sing, of course, Little Saint Nick, but I also love Merry Christmas Baby. It is such a wonderful song. The Man with All the Toys, I'll Be Home for Christmas, Auld Lang Syne is absolutely wonderful on here. So very happy to have this. So at number 8 is Little Saint Nick by the Beach Boys. At number 7 is an artist that has written some really beautiful songs with very serious lyrics, but he also knows how to have a wonderful time. And at number 7 is a song that represents him having a lot of fun. Bruce Springsteen, this is the 45 for my hometown, but the B-side is Santa Claus is Coming to Town. And it was such a wonderful, wonderful 45 when it came out, or a hit when it started playing on the radio. Everybody loved it. It was right at his height of popularity with Born in the USA, and he is having a great time on that song. The saxophone sounds amazing. Just absolutely killer, killer song. And my best memory from this was several years after it came out. I was in college and I was taking a human anatomy and physiology class that was really, really hard. The teacher was very, very hard. And I took the exam and coming out knowing I had done very, very well, I knew my grade was secure. I went and got into my car, which is a Ford Probe at the time, and on the radio, all of a sudden, Santa Claus is Coming to Town came up. And it just put me in this wonderful mood. My spirits had been lifted. My college classes were over for the semester and I was going to have some time off for the holidays. And I was so excited. So very happy to have at number 7, Santa Claus is Coming to Town by Bruce Springsteen. At number 6 is a song that is in a much more serious note. It was something that came out in 1984. I remember seeing on TV the famine in Ethiopia. It was absolutely heartbreaking and it shook everybody to their core. And so in the UK, Band Aid was formed to sing this song, Do They Know It's Christmas? It was a wonderful collaboration of so many wonderful UK artists. We've got on here Bananarama, Culture Club, Duran Duran, Phil Collins, Paul McCartney, the Boomtown Rats, Spandau Ballet, Wham, Sting, U2. They all came together and sang this wonderful, wonderful Christmas song. And it raised a lot of money for Ethiopia. And I remember this being so successful that in the U.S., we came up with USA for Africa, and we sang Michael Jackson and Lionel Richie and Kenny Rogers, Tina Turner, just all kinds of really wonderful U.S. artists came together and sang We Are the World. And so there were a lot of money was raised for this horrible, for Ethiopia to help them out. I remember after both of those songs came out, me and one of my best friends were discussing both of these songs. And I remember asking her, I wonder which one is better, which one's more meaningful. And she said, well, they're both great, but Do You Know It's Christmas Time is going to come back every single year. And I remember thinking, you know what, you're right, that's true. And I don't really listen to We Are the World, but every Christmas I do listen to Do They Know It's Christmas. Just an absolutely wonderful, wonderful song. At number 5 is a song that I absolutely love, and it is on everybody's hate list for some reason. I don't understand it. I think it's a great song. It is Paul McCartney's Wonderful Christmas Time. I am cheating a little bit. I want the 1980 original copy of Wonderful Christmas Time, but I just haven't been able to pick it up yet. Hopefully I will soon. This is a Record Store Day release of Paul McCartney, Jimmy Fallon, and the Roots. And so anyway, I have this one, but it's the 1980 version that I truly love. Paul wrote it himself. It's so catchy and clever. I know a lot of people for some reason put it on their worst Christmas songs of all time list, but I totally disagree. I absolutely love it. I think it's really, really cool, and it's just not Christmas time without it. So at number 5, Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney. At number 4 is a really amazing album that I picked up last year, but I've always loved the song and album. It is Ray Charles, The Spirit of Christmas. And if you get a chance to pick up this album, pick it up. You will absolutely love the entire album. Of course, I'm talking about the song, The Spirit of Christmas. Absolutely beautiful. It is my husband's favorite, and it is a favorite of mine. Just absolutely beautiful. It's featured in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, a scene where Chevy Chase is up in the attic looking at old home movies and reminiscing about his childhood Christmases. Just a very touching moment in the movie, and such a wonderful, wonderful song. So I rank that as my number 4 pick, Ray Charles, The Spirit of Christmas. At number 3 is truly a classic. Would not be Christmas without it. Absolutely love the genius of this song. It is Happy Christmas, War is Over. Absolutely wonderful, written by John Lennon and Yoko. Beautiful, and it's also sung with the Harlem Community Choir. Such a beautiful song. I have this 45, as well as the Bruce Springsteen 45, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, thanks to Mazzy at the Norman Maslov channel. He graciously gave these to me for my jukebox. And John Lennon just absolutely has one of my favorite singing voices of all time, maybe my very favorite. And this is a very touching, very moving Christmas song. Really love Happy Christmas, War is Over at number 3. My second favorite song of all time is by Amy Grant, and it is from her album, A Christmas Album, that came out in 1982. Very, very good song called This Is My Grown-Up Christmas List. This is my grown-up Christmas list. Has absolutely beautiful lyrics on it. No more lives torn apart, then wars would never start, and time would heal all hearts, and everyone would have a friend, and right would always win, and love would never end. This is my grown-up Christmas list. Just an absolutely wonderful song that as I got older became more and more important and more dear to me. So I'm very guilty of going out and doing the Christmas shopping and the Christmas decorating and getting into the spirit. And this is a good personal check for me of what Christmas is really all about. Obviously, it's about Jesus' birthday, but it's also about looking out for one another and realizing that so many people have struggles and so many people are going through things. Make sure you put others first and be thankful for everything that is good in your life. So at number 2, Amy Grant's This Is My Grown Up Christmas List. And at number 1 is the most nostalgic song for me. I have loved it ever since I was a little child. It's just always going to be number 1 for me because it's been around my life for so long. And it is by Andy Williams. You can find this album for $1 in any dollar bin you ever go through. But my goodness, it is my favorite. And it is the song, It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year. And I just remember being a little kid and every day starting in December or maybe even just right after Thanksgiving, we would ask Mom, can we put the Christmas decorations up? Can we put the Christmas decorations up? And I'll never forget that joy we felt when she finally would say, yes, it's time to get the Christmas decorations out. And we would immediately put this on our 1967 Motorola console. And when this song came on, It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year, it put me in a really special mood. It is my most cherished Christmas song. So anyway, that is my top 10. Please let me know what songs mean the most to you at this time of year. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and comment. Everybody have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.